Oh, na horse! Woo! Woo! Horse Erky! Whack horse! Whack what dadry! Whack what dadry! Oh, horse Erky fat ass cash yarsh!
Urki nawa fadas dausa.
Erky nawa fat ass. Shrash! Shrash! Oh, pass the mask and now a fat ass! Now a fat ass, how horse Chautauqua! Woo! Oh!
Eventually.
Newarky high, now a fat ass da. Woo! Ooh, Uchimena, ooh. Erky Chimcha! Who was Erky Wackadaha? Oh, shall we? Oh!
Be careful on the April Fool's jokes.
Small loan of $1 million.
There was a time that the first Halo game was released a few years back. Oh, well, by this I mean 2001. But yeah, it was released by Bungie, and Halo was a game that everyone talked about and wanted to be a part of for years and years to come. This was because of its many unique game mechanics and neat details within the popular FPS game. Enemies that would dodge oncoming projectiles, and allies would interact as if they were real. But as time went on, the Halo trilogy was completed, and Bungie decided to pass on the Halo game franchise to 343 Industries to produce the future Halo games. During this time, another game series was granted a shot at the spotlight, Call of Duty. This was another great game series that was revolutionary to all types of FPS gamers. While some fought for the opinion that Halo was the most popular FPS series, many turned to Call of Duty as their favourite FPS video game. COD, as it is known, in abbreviated form, implemented a more realistic and unique form of gameplay to the experience of the players, just as Halo did all those years ago. However, as both shooters continued to fight for number one, they lost what gamers craved from these games the most: originality. Both of these game series implemented elements from each other as they ran out of ideas. A common example of this is how Black Ops 3 copied Halo's use of thruster packs on the backs of players, and how Halo 5 copied COD's use of requisition packs. Alright, I know this video is meant to be serious and all, but can I sidetrack for a bit? So with requisitions, the more people you kill, the more boxes you get. Pretty simple. And within these boxes, you find different colored guns and different character stances. What the fuck? Anyway, I just wanted to put the stupidity of requisition packs into proportion. But nonetheless, both of these FPS games are regarded pretty badly by the gaming community nowadays. You don't have to look far in Halo to find a 12-y talking about how COD is better and how he would play it if his broke ass could afford it. And don't get me started on how the new Infinite Warfare trailers don't. I mean, Jesus Christ, look at that shit. Just look at it. Look at it like a big fat. So nowadays, there isn't an FPS series that everyone would regard as their favourite, as there was in the early 2000s. And for some, this wouldn't be an issue, but for me, It seems that everyone is so quick to be at each other's throats about whether CSGO has more porn variety than Overwatch. Okay, so let me put this into proportion for you guys. Halo was popular in the early 2000s, then Call of Duty, and now in 2016, no one can decide on which FPS game they like and which they wish death upon. While some agree that their favourite FPS game could be CSGO, the majority never seem to get along. To conclude, however, I'm not going to sit around and complain about shit like half of the YouTube community every time YouTube adds some new algorithm. I want to explain to future FPS developers what they should have in their games and what they shouldn't. To start, it is pretty obvious. Don't do what the two greatest FPS franchises did and fucking run out of originality to the point where you copy each other. What they should do is pretty much the opposite. Stick to your own ideas and look for unique game mechanics that you can implement. And if doing this is hard, then that just shows how dope and unique your new FPS title will become.